So what would be your ideal forward liners for the Black Stars of Ghana? We seems to be having problem. We are suffering in terms of our forward liners. This is nothing that you can run away from. It is a fact. So let's focus on the 3 games we played in the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. We played the Palancras Negras of Angola at Babaya Sports Stadium. It was a home game. We played Niger away. But remember that game was played at a neutral venue, the Bakani Stadium in Morocco. And then we played Sudan in Ghana again. So 2 home games, 1 away game, but at a neutral venue. And Ghana has scored only 1. That is a problem. So when we played Angola at the Bavaria Sports Stadium, we lost the game by a goal to nil. We did not score in that particular game. Ghana did not score. Then we went to play Niger at the Bekani Stadium in Morocco, and we scored a goal. Remember that goal was scored by Ali Seidu, a defender, a right back for that matter. Then we played our 3rd game versus the Falcon of Jani of Sudan in Ghana, and again we did not score. So in 3 games, we've scored 1 goal. In 3 games, we've scored 1 goal, and we have conceded 2. Now, I'm not even talking about the defense and our goal concession. I am focusing on what should be the ideal forward liners for the Black Stars of Ghana. So let's look at the last call-up. Players who were invited. We invited Fatau Isaku. We invited Ernest Nyama. Those are wingers. We invited INAKI Williams. And then there was Brandon Thomas Asante, Jordan Ayew. There was Ibrahim Osman, who could not respond to the call-up because of an injury. He plays for Feyenoord. Then Jordan Ayew of Leicester City, he came in. Then Antoine Semenyo also came in. So these are the forward liners that we are talking about. Remember, the late call-up was given to Michael Beidou of Elfsborg, who even played in this particular game. Yes, he participated in the game. So overall, these are the players that we have. And the others that you may want to add, like Joseph Pinto, Bukari, and all of that. Why is it that a team that is blessed with such abundance of talent cannot score? In fact, I've even not mentioned Sadiq Abubakar or Sadiq Ibrahim, who plays for AZ Akma in the Dutch Eredivisie. This season, as a winger, I think he has 7 goals involvement, scoring 4 and assisting 3. So, with the exception of Jordan, yes, Jordan scored 1 goal in the EFL Cup for Leicester City. Isaku has not been scoring, but Antoine Semenyo is scoring. He has 3 goals and 1 assist in the English Premier League in 4 games. Mention the other players, and I'll tell you the goals contribution that they have so far in the season. Why is it that we have all these forwards and we are struggling to score? And so we have 1 goal in 3 games, and that is something that is unacceptable. So I think ideally, if we are looking to build a Black Stars that will be scoring goals, then obviously we need wingers who will create, who assist, and can score. And so let's look at these scenarios. So in the game versus Sudan at the Accra Sports Stadium, we started with Jordan Ayew as the number 9. Then on the left side of attack, we had Antoine Semenyo. On the right side of attack, we had Ernest Appiah-Nyama. That is how the coach started the game. We did not score. When we played Sudan at the Baraya Sports Stadium, in that game also we started Abdul Fattah Isaku, we started Jordan Ayew, and we started I think Antoine Semenyo. So it was Jordan, Semenyo, and Fattah at the Baraya Sports Stadium when we played Angola. We did not score. We went to the Bekani Stadium. We maintained the same shape. We did not score. So people are asking, why is it that INAKI is not getting starts at the Black Stars? This is, if you check the statistics of INAKI, he's also assisting a lot than scoring. I think he has 5 assists and 2 goals to his name with Athletic Club de Bilbao in the Spanish La Liga and also in the Europa League in Europe. So he has about 7 goals contribution as a striker. But the point is this. So if you take out what I've given you, let's look at a scenario of having Joseph Pinsel, and then probably you have INAKI, and then you add a typical number nine? Is Ghana suffering from getting a typical number nine? And I think that is a question that we can all ask and discuss. Yes. So after Asamoah Gyan, we've not had a main striker like this is our striker. If you check Antoine Semenyo at Bournemouth, he normally operates from the wings. If you check INAKI Williams, he normally operates from the wings at Athletic Club de Bilbao. So Jordan Ayew, that he scored. Remember when we played the two World Cup qualifying games, he was fantastic. And he said he always wants to play as number nine. But clearly, none of the teams that Jordan has ever played for used him as their main striker, as their number nine, because he doesn't score a lot of goals. So Ghana is actually suffering from having a prima punta, a typical centre forward, a go-to striker that you feed the balls and will give you the goals. Is it that all across Europe we don't have a striker? Is it that there's no Ghanaian player who can lead the lines as a typical number nine? So go back to AFCON 2010, where Asamoah Gyan was leading the line as the sole striker up front, and with services from Kojo Asamoah, he was fantastic. He was super. We passed through and went to the finals of the AFCON. Asamoah Gyan led us to the World Cup as number nine and to major tournaments. But we don't seem to have a typical center forward, a typical number nine. So let me hear from you in the comment section that what will be your ideal Black Stars forward lines? Should we stick to Niyama and then Ishaku on the wings and then we put in Jordan, or Jose Penzo, who is not getting a lot of chances at the Black Stars, ought to be given chances? Why they don't call Osman Bukari again is something that frustrates me, and I'm sure the boy himself is also frustrated. After he moved from Zervina Zrazda, Red Star Belgrade to Austin FC, he's not been given the call up to the Black Stars. We are not getting the results that we need. Must we, as it were, focus on using Osman Ibrahim, who was with Norgeland, scored a lot of goals, was transferred to Brighton and Albion, and has been loaned out to, is it Feyenoord? Are we supposed to use a number nine so that other forward liners will revolve around him, or we go with how we've been playing? It's pathetic that the Black Star forward liners have been disappointing all this while, and we are hoping that just maybe we'll have an opportunity to start scoring. We need to score. If you don't score, you don't win points. Our next game is on Tuesday. We are playing Sudan at the Benghazi Stadium in Libya, and we ought to score. Other than that, our chances of qualifying for AFCON 2025 will continue to be as slim as you can imagine. Thank you so much for watching us. It is Pepe's Rise channel on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to the channel. Yeah.